Let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. Mother Teresa. To me, this quote means that we should allow those into our lives who need our help and do our best to help them. I've learned this lesson from someone very meaningful in my life, my grandma. My grandma is one of the most important people to me, and recently she moved to Lansing, which is far closer than where she used to live, so I've got to spend a lot more time with her. This has really strengthened our bond and allowed me to experience her best qualities. By her best qualities, I mean that she always makes me feel needed, she's an insanely considerate person, and she's always teaching me something new. My grandma has become a role model to me because she has taught me how I can include joy in my life. One of the ways she has always done this is by making me always feel needed and wanted. My grandma is a great listener, so she always gets the gossip about my life, school, my extracurriculars, just everything. What makes her such a great listener, though, is that she truly cares about everything I say and listens to every word. My grandma is also a firm believer that you shouldn't just exclude the kids when it comes to the adult games, so I've grown up sitting on her lap, learning how to play cards and bunco. Fast forward to now, where I actually get to play with her, and most of the time win. Once I'm done being her little card partner, I get to be her chef. My grandma is always putting my cousins and us to work before a big meal. We help prepare it, and it brings me a large sense of pride because I know that I played a role in getting the meal onto the table that my family absolutely loves. My grandma has always made me feel insanely needed, but she is also an insanely considerate person to others. She is considerate to anyone and everyone, even if they don't deserve it. She has a rule in her house that if you're there, you are not only happy, but you are fed. So it's exactly the case when my friend Nora came over. Nora's a vegetarian, which means she doesn't eat meat at all. One of the main dishes we serve at my grandma's is a meat rigatoni pasta. This didn't exactly go over well, because me being me did not tell my grandma that Nora was vegetarian until about the day before she was coming. So she ran out to the store and bought all the ingredients she needed for a fettuccine alfredo. She made this special for Nora, but still made us the meat rigatoni pasta because she knows how much we love it. She also does this for every single holiday, running to the stores, getting everyone's favorite meal to make sure it's on the table so that they feel special. She's as crazy as a bat, but we love her for it. My grandma also lives in one of those communities that you have to be like 55 to live in. It's an elderly community, but don't tell her I said that. She's always volunteering her time. She helps at these monthly breakfasts where everyone in the community goes to, and she also hosts her own Bible study every Monday where anyone is welcome. She's just always offering her time and her effort. And nobody can deny that consideration and being helpful is extremely important, but being able to teach others can go so much further. My grandma has the ability to teach. She is always using it. She was a teacher in Florida, but when she moved to Michigan, her teaching degree no longer counted. So she became a parapro, and now she retired a few years back. One of the lessons that I am so grateful to have learned from her is religion. I got into my religion a little bit later in life than most people, so I don't always know the stories or something, but she's never made me feel stupid for not knowing them. Instead, she explains them to me, and we get to have super meaningful conversations about it without making me feel super stupid. She has also just taught me how to become a better person. She does this by her actions, so I don't even know if she means to half the time, but watching her interact with the people around her and those she loves makes me want to become a better person. I hope by now you know that this wouldn't be a speech about my grandma if I didn't bring up food again. She is always teaching me her recipes step by step, and it makes me feel really special because it makes me know that I'm the one she wants to continue them on, and I will make sure to do that to all my children and all my grandchildren. It also helps that all her food is absolutely delicious. My grandma has become a role model to me because she has taught me how I can include joy in my life. My grandma has done this by making me feel needed, whether it was cards or cooking. But my grandma is also always considering others in her thoughts, her actions, and her words. But lastly, she has become a teacher to me outside of school, teaching me how I can become a better person and lead a better life. Mother Teresa influenced so many people, and my grandma has become a Mother Teresa to me. So I hope that one day I can have such an impact on someone else's life like Mother Teresa did with so many, and my grandma has with me.